You,
One to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC. Connect to the internet speed that suits your journey. And enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking, you'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza. Yes.
Make a plan today.
we're about ready to hit it. You ready?
I'm ready. About as ready as I'll be.
Knows all about growing
Hello.
up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
It's live and in color.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
We welcome you to Gilmer High School in LJ as Gilmer and White County getting set to square off here this afternoon. Of course, I say get set, square off. We're here.
We're here.
We're a couple pitches late, but we're here. Caleb Frady, Donna Enos with you here from LJ as White County and Gilmer concluding a three-game region set. This one's fouled over and out of play, 1-2 the count. Dono, this game originally scheduled for nearly 6 o'clock, but a little weather maybe in the area later, so this one moved up a little bit to try to get everything in. And important region game for White County as swinging a miss there for the first out. White County 5th in region. Really need to go on a run here late in the season to maybe try to push its way into that top 4 into the playoff seeding. Gilmer looking for its first region victory of the season. So for White County, they've already won 2 here in the series, looking for the sweep.
Yeah, and it's hopefully going back to weather. I hope we're going to have a little break here. But, yeah, this is time is getting to be in a crunch right here.
Three unassisted there.
But, you know, this week is, I think, the last region play. So
Yeah.
this is it.
Getting down to business here. And White County needing to probably go undefeated here moving forward and needing a little help ahead of it there as the Warriors 5th place in region play.
Well, appreciate us being up to the press box today.
Yeah.
Brought my rain suit, but maybe won't need it.
I will gladly take the dry confines of the press box as high and tight there at the shoulder. Count 1-2 here to Alex Freeman. This one fought off. Freeman, third baseman for the Warriors here this evening.
They had to kind of do a little quick warm-up. I mean, you know, kind of throwing that hour early start in. Everybody had to get loose quick.
And there for a called strike three. And so White County goes down in order here in the first. And we'll have the bottom half here coming up on ETC 3.
Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Trevor Butler on the bump here this afternoon for White County. White County winning the first two in the three-game set. Earlier this week, Gilmer came within one run of picking up that first victory in region play on the season, 6-5. And then White County run ruled them in game two.
Tell you what, this is a pretty tough region. I mean, really, there's some good baseball in this region.
Lumpkin, Pickens obviously first place in the region. Wesleyan is really good as well. There's some really good teams.
Now, talk to Williams at Pickens. I think if they win today, they've clinched first place.
Long across and going to hold it first there after the throw. Looked like it might have been on time, but unable to hold on to it there on the tag. So put Zabala aboard at first. And here's Eli Cooper.
I don't know what he was checking right there. Umpire making some kind of note.
Runner goes. He'll have second easily. Boy, good jam into the bag there.
It's a good job right there.
And the bag turned over and having to come out and taking a look at it. I've got to clean the hole out there.
Probably have to have all kinds of maintenance going on today.
Yeah, that was a tough slide into the bag. Zabala jammed in there pretty good. You can certainly see the clouds building off to the west, and I have some pretty decent ones come through here this evening, so
I'm sure they're going to make every effort to kind of speed things up.
He'll chase that one outside. It'll be a toss back over to first for the out as Cooper retired on the 1-3. Good piece of fielding there by the pitcher.
Number 2, Brock Titus.
And here's Brock Titus. He'll knock that one foul, 0-1. Cotillo, McCollum, West, McClure, Hatchett, Jones, and Barry. The batting nine for the Bobcats here this afternoon.
Well, you know, if they can get that runner from second base moved over and get him in, that'd be a really good start. Just go up first.
This one jams Titus a bit. Going back, made the catches, the first baseman for the out. Yeah, there's two away.
Clean up tonight. Playing in right field, number 25, Noah Cotillo.
Two out, runner at second for Cotillo. Lefty on lefty matchup there for the pitcher Butler. Ethan McCollum waits on deck. That one grabs the outside half for a strike.
Starting to get a few fans in. I mean, when I walked in, there wasn't about 5 people here.
The schedule change came so late, I'm sure a lot of folks couldn't really adjust on the dime. Throw back to second. He'll be back in safely. Folks getting off work and making their way up to the top of the hill for some baseball here. This one's popped up. Butler watches it in, and that'll do it for the Bobcats here in the first inning. The error to get us the ball aboard. He'll steal to get to second. He'll be stranded there. We've played one inning here in LJ scoreless on ETC 3.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools, animal feed, and so much more. Save yourself a trip or two into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware on Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks. Or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The original plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
Devin Norton grounds the 0-2 back up through the hole, and that'll be a base hit for White County. First hit of the afternoon for the Warriors with a leadoff hitter aboard here in the second. And I'll bring up Mark Daniels. A good piece of hitting there.
Yeah, found that hole and got it out there. Their first base runner today. See if they're going to be aggressive and try to steal some bases.
I went in there for a ball.
You know, sun's starting to come out, so maybe we're going to get it in after all.
Throw back over to first is not in time.
You know, one thing that they've done really well here, of course, their field's beautiful here, but they've got the artificial turf around home plate, so that really helps when they do get some rain.
Yeah, the infield is grass, but like you said, home plate, the dirt, turf, all turf back behind it. So the infield may get a little messy, but at least home plate's going to be clean. You can play with that, you know, light shower, nothing too crazy. This one's fouled.
I tell you what, it's amazing the advancements that the high school teams have made as far as their fields and things like that.
I mean, Pickens is a sight to behold.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was what, AAA Field of the Year? Or State Field, Georgia Field of the Year.
I think Fannon's building one closer to the high school, so that'll certainly be really nice to see.
It's fun to watch these new facilities go up.
2-2 is knocked foul. Good little battle going on here between Butler and Daniels. Another one fouled back. Daniels working him hard here and staying alive. In the dirt, that one gets away from the catcher. Pass ball there that'll allow Norton to get to second. Runner in scoring position now for the Warriors after the leadoff. Taking his time. Low, and it'll be a walk on the 3-2. So the first two hitters are going to get aboard.
Next up for White County, number 17, Ryan.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Ryan, for the first time. So White County went down in order in the first. Now the first two batters here in the second have reached. In our Bill Holt Chevrolet second inning. And, of course, I missed crediting El Rey Azteca, our first inning sponsor. Appreciate their support of all our coverage here on ETC3, football, basketball, baseball season.
Prepare almost to get us dinner for them, and that way we could experience the El Azteca first inning for real.
The commercial makes it seem like, as good as the takeout may be, the ambiance is the big selling point there. It looks like it's a lot of fun in there.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice bunt. This one back to Butler. He'll throw over and get the out. A great sacrifice, though, by Fowler to move runners to second and third. Just one out. And White County's cooking here in the second.
Well, fundamental baseball right there.
Mason Gee.
There's Mason Gee, the catcher.
Tell you what, some of the major league players could take some lessons on that bunting.
It's a lost art in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
First one to Gee's in there for a strike, 0-1.
I'd like to be the Braves general manager for one day. I'd cut loose a couple of them.
1-1 the count.
Ball is doing a good job out there.
Hitting for himself in the lineup this afternoon. 1-1 the count here. To Gee, that one's going to miss. 2-1. Braves have been interesting this year. Started out really hot the opening couple of series, and then they've cooled off a little bit, but
well, they just swept Cincinnati, and that was a good bounce back there.
Yeah.
But they did not look good against San Diego.
No, and you assume if you're going to make a playoff run, good chance you'll see them again. Three-two. Fouled away. Count remains full.
So, hadn't shown any sign of trying to make a squeeze bunt here, but might have been better than the strikeout there.
He'll not get the opportunity as he chased that one outside.
So that's a good comeback there for Zabala. He getting that strikeout after he had two of them in scoring position.
Strike to Landon Roberts, 0-1. Popped up. It'll get out of play, 0-2. So good opportunity here for Zabala to get out of the inning. He let the first two batters aboard. Now second and third, but boy, one pitch away from getting out of a little bit of a jam.
That's right. That'd be a really good job to come out scoreless with that one.
at the ear. 1-2.
This is when I sit at home and say, don't throw him something to chase. Just go ahead and just attack it. Let's go.
Two. Ripped foul remains the same. Pitch first inning there for Zabala. 2-2's fouled away again. And Zabala's had some pretty lengthy counts here in the second. 3-2 on Daniels before the walk. 3-2 on Gee before the strikeout. 2-2 here to Roberts.
He's made some timely pitches, too.
2-2, popped up. Out in center with a step to his left is McCollum. He'll make the catch. And that'll do it for White County in the second. Warriors threaten but come up empty. We head to the bottom half, scoreless here in LJ.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC, connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking, let's go. You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
We'll go to the bottom of the second in a scoreless game here in LJ as 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Bobcats here for the first time. It'll be Ethan McCollum leading off. Hayden West, Aiden McClure all due up here in the inning. 10-pitch inning there for Trevor Butler in the first. First one, McCollum, a ball.
So they had an opportunity with a runner at second last inning, so need to get somebody on and capitalize this inning.
This one to center. And Fowler is there for the catch, one away.
Next up for the Bobcats, playing second base, number 20.
Pretty well hit, but
West.
got up underneath it. And yeah, leadoff hitter reached on an error. Back in the first and then stole a base. That was a ball up. And then the Bobcats went down in order. So here's Hayden West. We talked about seeing the sun. I believe she's about to disappear for a little while.
Kind of in and out here.
Those clouds are definitely boogieing our way. Nice little breeze rolling through. 1-1 fouled out. Up play, count 1-2.
Ooh.
Had to get out of the way of that one.
That was definitely a little inside. Inside, over the head, whatever you want to say.
The old curve didn't curve. Turned into a hanging slider there above the helmet, and the 2-2. He's going to miss, and the count is full now to West.
Maybe that was called an attention getter.
3-2 is popped up. Shortstop goes out to fetch it, and Mark Daniels will make the catch.
Yeah, that's a good play because that was kind of in between there.
So the bases are empty with 2 away. And Aiden McClure, the designated hitter.
Ooh, that's kind of a tough call right there. Looked like it was inside.
You'd never disagree with an official, would you, Coach?
More than I need to.
Popped up. Eyes kept on it there as McClure fouls that one back out of play. Catcher Gee coming back to watch it go. Low and away, 1-2.
Well, I don't know if you saw where I parked or not, but I'm banking on nobody hitting it over the fence.
It'd take a pretty good left-hander to really get a charge into it. It's certainly possible, but I parked about 3 spots down from you, so I'm in the same boat. Gonna have any home runs, a right-hander pulling.
Hit it in the woods, not in the parking lot.
That's right. 3-2, payoff pitch due here to McClure. Hatchett is the left fielder this afternoon that he's hitting for. In that DH spot, 3-2, swung on and missed. 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Butler. We're scoreless after 2 innings of play here on ETC 3.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Back here to LJ. Top of the 3rd inning here. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for White County. Luke Dockery, the designated hitter.
Some good pitch right there.
Dockery hitting for the pitcher. Trevor Butler is the DH this afternoon. Zabala in that wind. He'll drop this one in there for a ball, 1-1. Curious to see how White County adjusts now as you'll get back into the top of the order. It'll be the second time through. It was a 28-pitch second inning. That one just misses, 2-1. Low and away, 3-1.
Well, you want to make them work for it.
Yeah. Zabala has walked one here this afternoon. This one a high bouncer that'll get over his head. The shortstop charging. Cooper came racing in, trying to barehand it and couldn't get a grip on it. Took a big bounce over the pitcher's mound. And hard to fault Cooper there. Barehanding it was really going to be his only way to make a play.
Well, you know how tough I grade them, but I call that one a hit.
I think that was a well-earned single there. And you do grade them tough. Second hit of the day per Coach Enos as go back to the top of the order now, and Nate Bray looks at a strike, 0-1. He struck out in the first. Appalachian Propane bringing us our third inning. Fouled back, 0-2. I went inside. He was
kind of jammed him on that one, but
he did a good job to get a pretty decent bit of the barrel on it. And to spin it opposite field as well. Bray looking down the 0-2. That one, little chin music. 1-2 outside, throw down to second. And in safely with a stolen base is Dockery. So the count 2-2 now on Bray. Runner in scoring position now here in Dockery.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, last inning they had a couple in scoring position with no outs and put some pressure on you.
Another full count here. Third batter here already in the contest that's seen a full count. Well hit, and this one is back to left field. And a nice catch made out there by Hatchett in left. Boy, he tracked that thing down about as far as the ballpark would hold it.
I'll tell you what, that was a really good catch right there.
Next up, number 16, Kyler Mayo.
Yeah, I mean, it was so good that, you know, the runner there at second just had to kind of, Dockery, he just kind of had to hang out and
yeah.
He didn't make the tag. He probably should have tagged and moved to third, but
I think he thought that thing was going to get over the head. And credit Hatchet for having a good read on it. Getting there in time. Dropped in there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Kyler Mayo. He grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning.
Good pitch right there.
As the ball delivers another strike, 1-2. One, two. Swung on and missed. It'll be a strike him out, throw him out. 2 away, and the runner's still at second. Here's the 3-hitter, Alex Freeman. Freeman called out looking in the first in the inning.
Zabala has made some good pitches when he needed to.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, he's kind of gotten himself in a jam a little bit, but he's got himself out of it.
After giving up the single here, he's worked through nicely in the third, especially being the top of the order. They're seeing him for the second time. And he's found something dropping in on that corner down low that White County has not really been able to figure out there. That's been his pitch.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing strikes for sure.
Yeah. Gilmer looking for that first region win here of the season. Came within a run of doing it in the first of the 3-game set.
Well, you always want your last home game, you want to go out with a win.
Yeah. One, two. Just got enough of it. Count remains 1-2. Fouled away, 1-2 again. Wind off and on here.
Yeah, when I was looking, I've been watching weather all day, but it looked like we were going to have some pretty steady winds tonight, but I don't think it's going to be a factor.
It can be windy up here on top of the hill.
I tell you what, the ball just eased over the net right there, and those girls sitting right there at the bottom just kind of ducked. They might want to watch. It got awful close.
Ducking doesn't do much good if it still hits you in the head.
Mm-hmm.
One, two. Fought off again. 8th pitch of the at-bat upcoming here. One, two, is popped back again.
He's potting it off. He's trying to get something. Nice little battle going on.
Pitch number 9 goes outside, 2-2. It's Bala from the belt. Keeps working that low and away corner. You'll throw them something different there because eventually they're going to sit on that.
Missing just a little bit high.
trying to mix those pitches up. You got to hit your spots, but you like to mix in what you're throwing as well. Here's the payoff. This one off the end of the bat, off to right field, and this one is going to get out of here. What a hit there by Alex Freeman, the third baseman. Boy, that thing did not look like it had the distance. He just muscled up on that thing, drove it out of here. And it'll be a 2-run home run for White County. You get another look at it there. Boy, he just got a piece of it there. And that thing into the bullpen in right field. And, boy, tip your cap to him. He just muscled that thing out of here.
Yes, he did. Just got it up in the air, and it just kept going.
And that was a payoff pitch, and thereafter a foul. So many, credit him. He fouled off so many till he finally got something he could hit.
I think we jinxed it because we were talking about, please don't hit it out there.
He didn't get all of it, so the bullpen held it. So 2-0 Warriors here in the third, and now Devin Norton, bases clear with 2 away.
Good strike right there. You know, I mean, as a ball, he's really done a good job today. And like I say, mixing those pitches, switching those eye levels up and down, and just unfortunate on that one pitch.
1-2 the count.
You know what? The pitch clock, and they don't get to, you know, fool with their bat and gloves, and don't get to step out and just.
1-2. This one put into no man's land, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. I've always gotten tickled. You watch a major league game, they look at a strike, step out, unvelcro those gloves, put them back together, because that was the difference right there. Is watching that strike come in there. You got to make sure those gloves are tight.
Well, you know, all that little show stuff is over with right now.
And I will say, I did not think I'd like it. I did not think I'd be a fan. Because the games does just kind of go.
Sometimes I feel like it puts a little bit too much stress on the pitcher.
Yeah.
But I like it that the batters are not getting to take so much time.
Well, these batters are starting to get the bat going here in the third for White. As Daniel singles over to right field, Norton on the horse. He'll go to third. Runners on the corners with 2 out now. A little blooper there before that to Norton. And then Daniels just put that one out to Titus at first.
I think that they're really trying to right field. It seems like they're making a conscious effort to go to right field.
Ryan Fowler, the center fielder, swings and misses. And you're right, it does put, I think, more pressure on the pitcher, especially if runners are aboard.
Yeah. I like that you can't throw over there 10 times.
Yep. A lot of manipulation can be used there. And you get 2, and then you'd better get him if you go back. But it's an offensive game, so.
That's right. And that's what sells those tickets.
Yep.
Well, stolen base there. Didn't even really put a lot of effort into trying to stop that.
1-2 here as Daniels steals.
Of course, if they'd thrown that down, they probably would have come home.
1-2. He'll get the string pulled on him. And that'll be the third out here in the third inning. But White County able to play 2 runs here. It's 2-0 Warriors as we head to the bottom of the third.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools, animal feed, and so much more. Save yourself a trip or two into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware on Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks. Or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
We go to the bottom of our Appalachian Propane third inning.
Playing third base, number 22, senior.
8-9, and back to the top of the order and the 1 spot due up here in the third. Carter Jones will lead things off for his first appearance of the evening. And Jones going to stand in here with the Bobcats trailing 2-0 after White County put 2 on the board with 4 hits and stranded a pair. Could have been worse for the Bobcats there in the top half of the inning, but 2-0 lead here for Trevor Butler.
Really felt like that White County was starting to gain some momentum in that last inning.
Yeah, single to lead the inning off, and then a couple of quick outs there for Zabala. But then the home run for Freeman, and again, 1 pitch from getting out of the inning. Multiple times he fouled off so many 2-strike counts. 2-1's knocked out foul. The home run really was the big hit, but then back-to-back singles following that. Could have been a little worse.
Yeah, I mean, because they left runners there at second and third and just itching to get in.
And it was a 37-pitch inning for Zabala.
And he's done a good job. I mean, he really has. And with that exception of 1 pitch, I mean, he's really kind of been on it today. He's made a lot of pitches, but he's also made some key pitches to get himself out of some situations.
76 on the day for him through 3 innings. Throw back over to first. It's Hayden Berry, the catcher. Throw back over again. All right, Major League Baseball will be it.
Yeah, that's it. All right, now take off because you know you can't do it again.
Yep. That one's in the dirt. And all that before a pitch even delivered to the plate. Throw back over.
All right, another sacrifice bunt there.
Next up, number 1, Austin Zabala.
So move Jones to second. He's in scoring position now with 1 away.
Needs to help himself right here.
Count 1-0. I want to go in the dirt. 2-0 here to Zabala. He reached on an error to lead the game off and then stole second. Got some of those locks tucked up underneath that batting helmet. It flows a little bit more freely there with the cap on when he's pitching.
Yeah, some of these guys are going to look back 30 years from now. Like, what was I thinking?
I think we've all done that at some point. What is old is new again.
Mm-hmm.
In the dirt, 3-1. The mullet fascination I just find really interesting.
Yep. I saw something that a hairdresser made a statement the other day. The only people that want perms are old ladies and high school boys.
That's right. The big hair, the big sunglasses are in vogue. The Vipers. I'm out of the loop on all that.
Mm-hmm.
Payoff pitch. And it'll come high. Full count walk for Zabala, first and second for the Bobcats.
Next up, number 8, Eli Cooper. Pitch running to the Bobcats.
All right, got some base runners need to take advantage here.
Mason Smith will run at first base. For Zabala as the courtesy runner for the pitcher. Well hit. This one over the head of the right fielder. Mayo came in to get it. He's still down on the ground. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score, and they'll hold. Cooper at third. Boy. Cooper with the speed, getting on it there. And they're going to go out and check on Mayo.
Tell you what, that's what they needed to get back into it here.
Gilmer training staff coming out to take a look at him.
You know, that's the chance you take when you try to dive for a ball.
Yeah.
If it gets by you, it's gone.
Boy, I think Cooper could have got home maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been close, but I think he'd had a shot at it.
Yeah, just made you wonder if you wanted to take that chance, or sometimes, you know, they push and make sure they make a perfect throw.
This will be a 2-run triple. Score Jones and the courtesy runner both for Zabala.
Now batting, number 2.
It looks like Mayo's all right as he'll hop up and stand there in right field. We got a 2-2 game here as we're in the bottom of the third. But the leadoff walk will come back to Mike Butler. Barry's sacrifice was probably not needed. He'd have had the time to boogie.
I'll tell you, that was a really well hit ball, and it was just in a perfect spot.
1-1 to Titus. We did get some rain earlier, so that field's probably pretty slick. So that certainly played a role.
Yeah. And, you know, it's the kind of slick that when the ball hits it, it's going to just take off.
Mm-hmm. As well as Mayo's feet out from underneath him there. 2-1 to Titus. He popped up to the first baseman in the first inning. Gilmer looking for that first region victory of the season. Runner at third, the go-ahead. Big cut there by Titus.
That's got to give them a good boost right there.
Yeah.
And still only one out.
Yeah, the Bobcats may not be done quite yet. We saw the big home run there by Freeman in the top half of the inning for White County. Gilmer answers back with a big hit of its own from Cooper. Outside, and it'll be a one-out walk.
Next up, number 25, Noah Gatillo.
So maybe the pitcher's maybe a little rattled from that triple.
Coaching staff will come out and have a chat with the infield and everybody coming together. 2 on, 1 out. Oh, Bray out there in left field just taking a seat.
Yeah, I was looking at, he came in a while ago when they were checking Mayo about and got stretched a little bit. Looks like he's trying to stretch a little bit more.
Lefty on lefty for Butler as Gatillo gets into that left-hand batter's box.
Generous strike.
Caught a piece somewhere in there. Throw back over to first. That'll chase Titus back to the bag.
Tell you what, you better make sure you're on it if you make that throw over there, because if it gets by, you're letting that runner at third score. Good stop there.
Yeah, Gee did a great job getting on top of that thing quickly, getting a hand on it, and then holding everybody in their place.
Sometimes the catchers are not credited with the job they do sometimes.
Big cut there by Gatillo.
Catchers can save a lot of runs.
Of course, you get to the big leagues, and really not even the case anymore. You used to call games and make the pitches. Boy, this one golfed out. This one sent to right. Mayo looks at it. Gilmer going to touch up and tag, and sliding across safely is Eli Cooper, and Gilmer has a 3-2 lead in the third. Boy, great job by Gatillo. He had to really dig that one out to get some distance on it to allow Cooper to tag and score. Now 2 away.
But that was a good job getting that runner home, taking the lead.
What a good job again to come up ready to throw. Used to catchers calling games now. The pitch comm Even at the big league level, it just buzzes in, tells you what you got to throw. One-0 was fouled into the net, 1-1.
I think that's one thing that has sped the game up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you talk about sign stealing and all that, and just wonder if anybody can pick up those frequencies in the other dugout.
Somebody's going to attempt it.
Pretty good looking pitch, kind of. To me, it looked like it was just kind of set up on a tee right there. Came in a little bit slow and.
And then just dies off right there at the end. 1-2. That one through the hole, and that'll go into left field for a base hit. Tied us to second. McCollum, a 2-out single. First and second.
Number 24, Hayden West.
And that'll bring up Hayden West.
What's our pitch count at this inning? I mean, this is
been a lengthy inning.
Gilmer's bringing some batters.
Popped up. That'll do it for the Bobcats in the bottom of the third, but Gilmer plates 3 and takes a 3-2 lead. We got 3 innings in the books.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The original plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
Go to the fourth. Trails Hardware. Fourth inning of play here in LJ and Gilmer High School. Gilmer sent 7 to the plate in the third. Or excuse me, White County sent 7 to the plate in the third, scored 2 on a 2-run home run by Alex Freeman. 7, 8, and 9 due up for White County as the catcher Mason Gee stands in. 78 pitches now for Zabala.
Both teams kind of seemed like they got comfortable that last inning.
Yeah. Yeah, and really, Gilmer could have got out of the inning without surrendering any runs.
Just that one big lick right there.
Yeah. And credit Freeman. He fouled him off, fouled him off, fouled him off. Finally got something he could hit.
And, you know, to me, I felt like they were kind of building some momentum. And but they came back and made the pitches they need to and got a strikeout looking for that third out. So Zabala did a good job to kind of break that momentum.
And then Gilmer answering back in the bottom half to score 3. Being leadoff walk here for Gee as he'll take first.
Now batting number 1, Landon Roberts.
Pitch runner coming in for Gee right there.
What's that, number 2?
Yeah, I think so. I think Canaan Cleveland, I believe.
Canaan Cleveland from Cleveland, Georgia. This one is bunted foul, 0-1. This one is bunted back to the pitcher, and this one's going to get under the glove of Zabala, and everyone's going to be safe.
And they knew that was coming, expected that. And
like it took a little funny bounce there right at the second, and Zabala had to get under the glove.
Now batting number 23, Luke Dockery.
Yeah, I gave him an error to give him a hit.
I could be convinced for an error. That was a tough play. That one could go either way. Go square to hit, and has that one get him.
Well, he's staying there. Maybe it got the bat.
I didn't hear him. Maybe he got the pad.
I sure thought it got him on the hand.
He came up shaking that thing like it got him. Here's Dockery, the designated hitter. He's got an opportunity now with 2 on, no one out. Squared to bunt. It gets away from the catcher, Barry.
And, you know, maybe some people would have given a hit on that because I guess it really was a good place bunt. But you get your glove on the ground, I mean, it's an out.
Yeah. I know I think that one was in there for a strike. It should be 0-2, I believe. That was knocked foul. I thought of you in your tough grading. Read where the MLB score in the athletics game. Pitcher came in, worked through an inning, and was the pitcher of record when the Athletics came back to take the lead. As this one's not back to the pitcher now. That one's fielded well. He'll go home for the out, and it'll be a fielder's choice. And that'll take out the courtesy runner. So first and third on the fielder's choice, one away. Back to the top of the order, and Nate Bray, but there is a rule not often used in the MLB rule book that the official scorer cannot give the win or the save if the scorer deems the pitcher ineffective. Oh. So he deemed them ineffective.
Yeah, I would probably do something like that. You know, back when, before we had the really easy ways to watch film, when we had to do the old VCR and the the tape, VCR tapes and all that, I'd go home after every ball game and I would rewatch it and I would restat it. And, I tried to be consistent, but, I was pretty tough to make sure everything was really up and up. No, if somebody broke a record, it had to be legit.
Oh, yeah. They're going to earn it.
When I did softball, they didn't like the way I graded sometimes. When I retired, you could. There's a lick.
That one's well hit. That one out into left. Hatchett tracks it down. Runner tags and scores. I'll score Roberts from third.
Now batting number 16.
When I retired, you could have companies that they would watch your film and do your stats for you. I'm like, man.
That's nice.
That would be real nice. Feel like you were in college when you had somebody doing it for you.
Yeah, so it was Chad Smith for the A's. Got his first major league win, which you hate that to be how you end up and get it. One low and in the dirt. Pitched the final 2 innings of the Athletics' 8-4 victory over Baltimore Wednesday night. Held the Orioles scoreless and allowed 1 hit. Entered in the bottom of the 8th. The A's had scored in the top of the inning to take the lead, which meant that the reliever who pitched the bottom of the 7th and was in the game when they took the lead could have been the pitcher of record. But the official scorers said he had a short, ineffective outing.
Well, that is tough because, usually that is kind of an automatic. If you were the last one to pitch and they score, that is usually an automatic. But, man, he must not must have had something against him.
Very infrequently used rule as the 3-0s fouled away.
Now, was that at home in Oakland, or was that?
It was in Baltimore.
Okay.
So it came on in the 7th with 1 out, man on first. Pass ball. The pinch hitter hit an RBI single, and then a ground out moved a runner to second. Next batter hit an RBI single to tie, and then pitcher retired the next hitter on a ground out to end the inning.
Yeah.
So he ruled him ineffective.
Yeah, wasn't too good.
3-1 throwback. The scorer can consider the appearance of a relief pitcher to be ineffective and brief if such relief pitcher pitches less than 1 inning and allows 2 or more earned runs to score, even if the runs are charged to a previous pitcher.
Well, he dug that one out, used it properly.
Yeah. Couple of throwbacks over to first there to hold Dockery. Here's the 3-1. That one turned foul.
I tell you what, if he hadn't got quite so early on that one, that one might have challenged the fence.
Yeah, he was out in front a little bit there. Runner goes 3-2, bounces. Away from the catcher. Big pass ball puts Dockery at second. Tied at 3. White County's scored its 3rd run here in this 4th inning. Off the end of the bat, that one's going to drop in for a base hit. He will get the stop sign thrown up.
Ooh.
Well, he completely overran the stop sign there, and he's put himself into trouble. Throw back. And that'll be the third out of the inning. So poor base running there by White County will take the base runner away and end the inning. And White County has tied it at 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC, connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a team.
One and one count here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Luttrell's Hardware. 4th play. The 1-1 is skied to center. Fowler going over. He'll track it down. 1 away. 7, 8, 9 here in the 4th for Gilmer, and that was Aiden McClure, the designated hitter.
Tell you what, when I started up here today, I never thought we would get this thing in, but looks like we're going to get a break.
Yeah.
Looking at the radar.
There's a lot of cloud cover, but no moisture in it. And actually, the sun
I'm Ryan
threw
Blaney.
a hole in there right now. And yeah, you look at the sky, you'd think we're never going to get this thing in, but I was looking at your radar there. And
yeah. Well, you know, before there was no way around it, but now it looks like it's breaking up.
Was fouled back. 2-1 to Carter Jones. He walked in the 3rd. .3-1 is rocketed to right. That ball will find the bottom of the fence. It'll bounce off the signage. Turning and making his way to second is Carter Jones. A 1-out double for the third baseman. Gets a runner in scoring position, and that'll bring up the catcher, Hayden Berry. One to know the count here to Barry. He sacrificed bunted back in the 3rd. Part of a 3-run inning for the Bobcats. Cats took a 3-2 lead. White County tied it in the top of the 4th.
Well, I would definitely say that anytime they get a runner to second with less than 2 outs, they've got a chance to add on here.
Let's go 2-7. Swung on and missed. Will be a great spot here for Gilmer if Barry can get aboard or move that runner around. Get to go back to the top of the lineup here. Be the third time through for the Bobcats. Full count here to Barry. Outside, it's going to be a 1-out walk.
Good eye right there, being patient.
Now batting number 1, Austin Zabala.
So first and second, one away. Top of the order, Austin Zabala, the pitcher. Mentioned 98 pitchers. Be a courtesy runner coming out for first.
Courtesy runner number 5, Tyler Pittman.
That'll be Tyler Pittman to run.
All right. He is going to score 1 at least. The pitcher got a little shaken when they hit that triple, but kind of settled down now.
And Austin swinging away there as that one fouled off the plate.
Another good stop there by Guy, the catcher here for White County.
He's done a good job.
He is what you call a backstop.
Yeah. He's kept everything in front of him. I think he's had maybe one get by him. He's quickly on top of it and ready to throw. As the 1-1 is popped up, this one's sent to right. Mayo takes back. Everybody's going to hold.
Good throw there.
2 away now for Trevor Butler.
Now batting number 8, Eli Cooper.
When they get it to the outfield and they can't tag, then that's pretty much respect for your outfielders there.
Yeah. Kind of moderately deep, but in the dirt.
So Cooper had that triple last inning. Be nice for him to get a hold of one now.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a piece of one. Might have had a shot at an inside to Parker.
I tell you what, I really thought when that thing hit the ground and got by him, I thought for sure it was going to be inside the park.
Runner goes. That one's fouled back, 2-1.
Might have had that one stolen.
Jones with those long legs. Throw back.
Pretty good little pickoff move right there.
Three and one here to Cooper.
A lot of pressure right here on the pitcher.
He's one pitch from getting out of the inning, or he's one pitch from having the bases loaded. A high leverage situation here. The 3-1 This one's lifted back out of play.
They were sure trying to get a hold of that one. Trying to get that last out, but kind of saved himself there, getting it on top of the dugout.
Well hit. That one will get over the head of the second baseman. And Gilmer retakes the lead as Carter Jones comes in scoring from second. RBI single with 2 outs for Eli Cooper.
Next up, number 2.
See what? That's Cooper's 3rd RBI of the day. He is having a game.
And put the courtesy runner over at third base now.
I tell you, I've been glad to see Gilmer try to run some, you know, and just kind of force the issue here.
That one's off the mark. That one's going to go into the outfield. Gilmer's going to plate another one here. That'll be a throwing error on the catcher.
Good job by the pitcher backing that one up, or that'd have been another run there. And center fielder, he went down real awkward. I think he maybe turned his ankle.
Well, he's down in pain for sure. In the process here, Cooper's going to go to third. And we'll take a look at the replay. Oh, and he slips and, boy, folds over.
Mm-hmm. That hurts just watching that.
And you hope he's all right, because I think we've all felt like that sometime. You mentioned Bray out in left field. He's came in. He's getting stretched out here in the foul territory. That one gets past the glove. Maybe it looked like as he started slipping, his cleats got hung, and they couldn't release. And now he's grabbing. Way he fell down, he's grabbing his leg, knee area, right underneath the knee. So
it was just an awkward. You know, you just don't ever know with the cleats and stuff.
Yeah.
How things will come out here. So they're calling for somebody to get warmed up. I guess they're bringing him out.
Yeah, he's not able to put a lot of weight on that right leg, and he's got the pants leg rolled up as well as he makes his way off the field. We'll see what they do defensively here.
So that looks like number 2 coming out. And he was a pinch runner a while ago. Cleveland. And I tell you what, now I talk about, you know, the old days coaching and in the modern day now. There toward the end we had, you know, the trainers on site, but, you know, used to, it was the coaches. We taped them and we told them to get up and let's go.
Yep.
And so it really helps the coaches to have trainers that can take care of these kids when they get hurt. Okay, gonna have a pitch and change.
Looks like it. So we will pause here in L&J, reset here with the defensive change and the pitching change here. Back to the Hilltop here in a few moments as Gilmer leads White County 5-3.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools, animal feed, and so much more. Save yourself a trip or two into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware on Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks. Or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
So we go back to action here. Bottom of the fourth, Gilmer's plated 2 runs. Still got runner at third base here. And Brock Titus stands in. Count is 2-0 here to Titus. That one's in the dirt. It was the 1-0 pitch that the catcher sailed out into right field and got all this started.
So Titus is sitting good there. I mean, pitcher.
Three-one gets away. It'll be a 2-out walk for Titus. Runners on the corners now. As Daniel's on here as the pitcher.
All right, still, but you know, little production here on 2 outs.
Two away for Gatillo. He'll swing and miss.
All right, so I'm pretty sure that the rule is game's a 4.5, so
got us an official game. If the wants to come visit.
So he's Gatillo's up here swinging, trying to make something happen. So on that foul ball, did you see the highlight the other night from the game where they were trying to throw it in, trying to make a play, and kind of short center field and just nailed the umpire?
I did not see that.
I mean, nailed him. But, you know, kind of a little bit on him being right there in the line of fire. Got to get out of the way. Got to be heads up. But, I mean, it leveled him.
Probably didn't feel good.
Oh, no. He got up and went out. I think they said he had a concussion from it.
I believe it. Oh, 2 pull foul again.
Yeah, good job staying alive on that one. Tell you what, they keep making that throw to first with a runner on third. Kind of just asking to let one get by.
Yeah. Oh, 2. He swung on and missed for strike 3. Gilmer is able to plate a couple more, break the tie. It's a 5-3 game. We've got 4 innings in the books.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The original plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
5-3 game as we head to the 5th.
Just missed on that one.
It's a 2-0 count here. Alex Freeman, 3-4-5 for White County, and he'll pull 2-0 through the hole for a leadoff single. Good piece of hitting there by Freeman.
Next up, number 22, Devin Norton.
Well, Zamala's got to be getting a little fatigued.
98 pitches coming into the inning, so he's crossed the threshold now, 101 on the day. Big Devin Norton just kind of taps that one out. He'll underhand to second for 1, 2.
Oh, good job.
First, they're going to give him the out. Man, how about the double play there?
Tell you what, that was a good job by Titus on that stretch and holding the bag.
Boy, great job there by Hayden West.
Next up, number 4, Mark Daniels.
So we've seen a home run, double play.
4.63 on that one. Here's Mark Daniels.
Okay, so, yeah. Good pitch right there. Trying to take a shot at right field.
Count 0-2 here to Daniels. This one is sent to right center, making the run is McCollum, and he'll get there. A 1-2-3 inning for Zabala with some good defense backing him up. A 4.63 double play, cleans the bases off, and a nice catch in center. We have played 4.5. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
That was a good catch right there.
It was a good catch.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC, connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Mark Daniels will get a clean slate here and get started with a full inning of work here as he came on with 2 out and a 1-0 count he inherited.
Yes, he did.
And he did a good job getting out of there. Gave up a walk and then a strikeout to get out of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 for the Bobcats. The 0-1. Dug out nicely there and be a 4-3 putout.
You know, watching the Braves a lot, it's amazing. And then, I mean, when all these teams come in and they talk about all these kids that are from the Atlanta area, I mean, it's amazing how many kids are in the major leagues that are from this area.
Of course, you get down into, you know, Marietta, the East Cobb baseball, well known for some of the talent that it has produced.
And I mean, it's, you know, I mean, it's all around the metro area. I mean, you know, north, south, and some east. There was some kid from Conyers there last night. But it's just amazing to see the athletes that come from North Georgia. And we get the privilege to see some of them play.
Fannin got a starting pitcher playing for the Naval Academy. We saw the Navy scout there when we had the game up in Fannin a few weeks back. 2-2. This one tapped. It'll get under the glove of Bannon as short. E or hit?
Of course, I'm going to give it an error because it went under his glove, but, you know, maybe a little tough error to give him.
Say, that would have been a tough play if he had scooped that thing up, but glove was there, so at least.
Well, that's kind of deep, too, so we'll give him a hit.
We're going to be kind this time.
Yeah, we will. A little hometown help here.
A little infield single there for Hayden West. Giving the kid the benefit of the doubt there, Coach.
Yeah. He, you know, for a new shortstop, he's, you know.
That's right. He's off the bench. He's getting loose. First full inning of work for him too.
Yeah.
Aiden McClure, the designated hitter.
You know, talking about kids going, I mean, Pickens has got 3 college commits right now, and I think that they'll have a couple more before it's over with.
That's impressive.
And I tell you, you know, Carsville has always been so strong, and I remember one year he had 9 seniors, and of course they all couldn't play because he had some good underclassmen, but all 9 played college baseball.
That's
I mean,
wild.
they didn't even start.
Yeah.
And they played college baseball.
Tell you how good that program is, how good they are.
Faked the bunt, but got the walk.
So first and second with 1 out. Gilmer plating the 2 there in the bottom half of the 4th to take this 5-3 lead. Now with just 1 out, runners at first and second. Really an opportunity to pile a couple more on here, give you a little cushion. Of course, Gilmer looking for that first region victory of the season on senior day, your last home game of the season. White County going for the sweep in the series, winning the first 2 in Cleveland.
Good stop right there. Tell you what, catcher's earned his money today.
He really has. He's done a great job. Well, hit that one turned. It'll get through the hole. Stop sign going to get thrown up late there as the ball goes home. Good throw in to keep it there.
Well, Ron Washington's not coaching third base. We can say that. Because, man, he don't stop anybody.
That windmill's going.
Yeah.
Well, the Bobcats really in business now as White County's going to send a pitcher to the bullpen to get warmed up. I believe that's number 5 going out that way. Meanwhile, Bobcats bases loaded with just 1 out. That one gets in there for a strike on Hayden Berry, the catcher. Berry has sacrificed with a bunt this afternoon. He's also reached on a walk. He scored via a throwing error to the catcher. One and 1 to Hayden. For the Bobcats, you want to just keep passing the bat, keep this rally rolling here because you can get to turn the card over and go back to the top of the lineup as the 1-1 is knocked foul.
The Bobcats have done a good job today. They've got runners on the bases, and they've converted into 5 runs. But I mean, they've really played some fundamental baseball and done a really good job today.
High bouncer. Crossing over, and that one's bobbled just ever so briefly. That's going to allow West to score. Everyone's going to be safe there. Barry just got enough of it to really send it deep in the hole there. It was a tough play for Roberts. He had to wait on it to come to him, and then it bobbled in his glove, and that was just enough.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be a tough play because of that high bounce and runner crossing in front of him. But
going single there?
I did.
It was going to be a tough play at first. There's a little bit of rain starting to fall here. Now, top of the order, RBI single there for Barry.
Courtesy runner, number 5, Tyler Pickens.
This is our last regular season game, but I think we're going to be able to have a playoff game. Pickens is going to host playoff, and I believe we're going to get to have that one. And
it's going to be great.
Yeah, I think Coach Williams told me that would be the 24th, so they'll be starting on a Monday. Well hit off the end of the bat. Zabala driving that one to right field, and an RBI single for him. Advance everybody up. Bases remain loaded now with still just the 1 out. Gilmer has went, after the first out in the leadoff batter here in the 5th, they've went single walk, single, single, single. Nothing super hard hit, but putting it right where it needs to go and just passing the bat. They're finding the hole, just, using that right side over there. Second baseman shaded over towards second base and just opening it up. And they're not really having to hold the runners on, but they're kind of shaded that way. Count 0-1 here to Eli Cooper. Good job getting back in front of that one there for Gee. In the dirt again, 2-1. Tell you what, bases loaded, 1 out. That's a lot of pressure right there on the pitcher. Yeah, it is. And he's had to come in and relieve here. Fouled back, 2-2 the count. The 2-2. High bouncer. The play will be at home. There's the out. Throw is overthrown at first base. That's going to allow another run to score. So that's the second out.
Now batting number 2, Brock Titus.
Put Cooper aboard on a fielder's choice. That'll be Barry, the pinch courtesy runner, scoring. So runners back on the corners there. Fielder's choice, you go an error there.
Yeah, that's definitely an error there at first.
I think he would have probably made it on the fielder's choice either way, but that would be the second throwing error of the day for the catcher, and now he'll advance on a stolen base. So now second and third with 2 away. So the leadoff runner gets taken out at home, but still able to score on the throwing error. Be the third error of the game here for White County. High bouncer off the plate. Gonna be tough, and he'll get it there in time. So 6-3 put out there on Titus. That ends the inning. 8 Bobcats come to the plate, and Gilmer is able to score 3 more runs. It's an 8-3 game here as we head to the 6th.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
A 3-hour score here as we head to the 6th. Gilmer on top 8-3, looking for that first region victory of the season, final home game of the year as well. So a good way for the Bobcats to end the regular season here on the high note as they get set for that final region series of the year. Regular season coming to a close.
Yeah, it seems like it's gone kind of quick.
Riley Swain is the pinch hitter. Fouled the center fielder, went out with injury. Butler came in to replace him defensively. 1-1 comes in there. 2-1 the count. This one pop back out of play. 6, 7, and 8 for White County here in the 6th. Mason Key, the catcher, waiting on deck.
Well,
loses him on the full count.
Yeah, last inning, 3 up, 3 down, so maybe they can get another double play this inning.
We'll have a conversation here on the mound. That's going to be it for Zabala.
Well, I'll tell you what, he has done a great job today.
So Zabala is done for the day. Gatillo is going to come in from right field to pitch for the Bobcats. We'll reset here and let Gatillo get ready. Gilmer leading 8-3 here in the 6th.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools, animal feed, and so much more. Save yourself a trip or two into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware on Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks. Or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The original plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
So Zabala goes to center. We'll see how the corners are lined up, if there was any change there. So Zabala goes 5 innings.
So Colin stays in left. And, well, no, I tell you, Colin went to left from center, and
Hatchett went to right.
Yeah, so that's how they flipped them.
So Hatchett in right, McCollum in left, Zabala to center now. Counts 2-2 to Mason Gee, the catcher.
And you have to give a shout out to him. He's had some throwing errors, but what great stops he's made behind the plate.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that one will come in there and get him.
Hit.
So a hit by pitch. Now puts runners at first and second. 111 pitches for Zabala here this afternoon. He goes 5 innings. The runner at second is his. That was Riley Swain who walked, courtesy runner now for the catcher. It'll be Cooper Garrett for White County. Landon Roberts, the second baseman. 2 on, no one out. Lefty on righty as that one goes outside 1-0.
They really do need to shut down inning right here. I mean, that's just a strike on that one, on that outside corner.
1-1. Yeah, really need to get out of here, get through the 6th, and get an opportunity to shut it down in the 7th. Two one misses, 3-1.
You want to make them work for it. You don't want to. I mean, you've already got 2, one on there by a walk and one by a hit by a pitch. Make this one, earn his way on.
That one comes inside. Now going to be a full count here to Roberts.
He was probably told to take that one. I probably would have told him to take it too.
That one will miss. And the bases are now loaded with no one out.
Now batting number 23.
And Luke Dockery, the designated hitter there in the 9 spot, stands in the opportunity to do some damage.
You know, he just got to come in and settle down a little bit. You know, I was watching him in his warm-up pitches. He was not catching the plate on all of those, so he just needs to settle down and throw some strikes.
Two in there for a strike, 2-1.
They pulled the corners in here. I guess trying to save a run if they can. Good job getting that second strike.
Got a 5-run lead, so you got some room to play with there.
Just don't want to have a big inning.
Yeah. Gilmer's had a couple. 2-2.
Ooh, he got a break there.
He'll chase after that one. And a big out here as Dockery swings and misses. Now top of the order, not out of the woods yet.
Number 11, Nate Bray.
And that's going to bring up Nate Bray, top of the order now for White County.
Oh.
Well, that's going to drive one in.
Second one he's hit.
RBI hit batsman there. Swain will score from third. Everybody moves up. Situation remains. Bases are still loaded here.
Okay, another pitching change coming.
So we're going to send Cotillo back out to right field as Hatchett comes out of the contest. And we'll take a timeout here and reset for the pitching change here. Gilmer leading 8-4.
It's not a good start on that pitch.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC, connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Courtesy runner at third. Pitching change here as Eli Cooper
could get that first strike under his belt here.
Another one. Couple of quick strikes. 1-2 the count. Popped up. This one well hit. Tailing back is Zabala. He's going to have this one go over his head. One run's going to score. They'll wave around a second run. Given on the choo-choo train is Roberts. The throw to the plate, not in time. So score the courtesy runner there from third. Roberts hustling home. Two more plated.
Now batting number 7.
Bray to second.
Hit that one to the fence and only got a single out of it.
Yeah, and Barry only goes up 90 feet to second. So first and second, one away. And it's a 2-run game all of a sudden.
Tell you what, when you have walks and hit by the pitcher, I mean, that's just...
It's going to get you.
Yeah, it comes back to bite you every time.
Into the dirt, that gets away. Pass ball puts Bray at third. White County 90 feet away from making it a 1-run game.
Mm-hmm.
1-1 the count here to Freeman. In the dirt, a strike, stolen base.
A lot happening with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Going from first and second. Now second and third. And
now something really well hit could score 2 and tie the game.
But, you know, I mean, truly, when that one went to the fence, that's kind of what I thought you would have, some second and third. But so they just had to do it the hard way.
2-2. That one comes high.
Because that looked like a double.
This one is well hit. This one is off the glove of the left fielder, McCollum. 1 run's going to score. It is a 1-run game. You think that one was going to be a catch there, so everybody had to hold up.
And, you know, that really could have gone either way. I mean, it was a hard hit ball, but you're hoping your defense is going to pull it out for you. That was really well hit.
You want to give him a hit there?
Well, I flipped the coin. Oh.
Ground ball pull. That one's a fair ball. We've got a tie game. That one's going to roll for a while. Turning and hustling. Here is Freeman. He'll score from second. White County retakes the lead.
That was a stand-up double right there.
So Norton with the double.
Now by number
Drives in 2 runs.
Daniels.
And that was a well-placed ball right there.
Put it on the money. In the infield. Once it got past Jones, it was going to go for a while.
And, you know, this really goes back to show what a great job Zabalta did. Because, I mean, he really kept him in check. Still just 1 out.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing here.
This is the 9th batter in the inning.
Yeah, everybody's going to go to the plate here as Daniels stands in. Cooper's got some pretty frustrated body language out there on the mound.
Tough position to be in.
Came in, gave up the 2-run single, RBI single, and then a 2-run double. There we go. 3-0 gets in there for a strike, 3-1.
Ooh, got another one. 3 hit by the pitches in this inning.
Next up, number 24, Riley Swain.
And the infield going to come together and talk about it here.
Kind of say the wheels have fallen off this inning.
Absolutely. White County has played at 6 runs. Gilmer led 8-3.
Just needed 6 outs for a win. They're still sitting on needing 4. Because it's still, I mean, you know, we're going into the 10th batter and only 1 out right here.
Yeah. So White County bouts around here in the 6th, plating 6.
I bet Swain didn't think he'd be batting twice this inning, did he?
No.
He thought he was going to get him 1 bat and be done.
He's a pinch hitter, too, so he's getting to get a couple of at-bats at us. This one's swatted out, and this one's going to fall in left field. They're going to say that is a single.
All right. So I think he's going to say that hit the ground, it was trapped, and threw him in at third.
So runner out at third. Yeah, we never really got much of an indication there. So a 7-5 put out.
It's funny, you hear these people in the stands saying that, you know, the umpire should have been saying something. Well, he really, when it's a fair ball, you don't say anything. You let them play, you know.
Yeah, you just point and say it's a hit, you know. There's really nothing to talk about.
He only says something if it's a foul ball or an out.
So Daniels is at second. Swain will be at first with a single. 2 on, 2 out. 1-0 count here to Mason Gee, who got all that equipment off of him there as the catcher.
So batter number 11 here.
Been a long inning. Three and 0 the count. Loses him on 4 straight. And now the bases are back loaded once again. Daniels to third. Swain to second, and the courtesy runner coming aboard here for the catcher, Gee.
Sometimes the first out's tough to get, and sometimes that third out is really hard to get. Things have just not gone the Bobcats' way. I mean, they was going so well for them.
Yeah, that first region win of the season was within grasp. Still there, as the Bobcats down 1 here in the 6th, but it has been a nightmare inning for Gilmer.
I've got 4 hits. Is that what you've got for this inning?
Been a lot of hits. Batsmen, you hit almost as many batsmen, and this one is well hit over the head of the shortstop. 1 more run's going to score. Make that 2 more runs. Be a double here for Roberts.
Next up, number 23.
Gee's courtesy runner now at third. Roberts at second. Got 5 hits now.
Yeah, and they've scored 8 runs.
That's the tail of the table defensive swing here, as that'll be a ground out, and the inning comes to a close. Boy, the wheels come off for Gilmer here in the 6th. 8 runs come across. It's an 11-8 game. White County leading as we head to the bottom of the 6th of our original plumber. 6th inning.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox,
That's not the
Colorado,
worst inning I've seen, Hamid, so you missed out on
Now is
it.
the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools, animal feed, and so much more. Save yourself a trip or 2 into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware on Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks. or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The original plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. Pitching change here as Adam Nix comes on for White County, the right-hander. Finds himself behind 2-0.
Sure, good tello right here. Would love to get a hit and forget that last inning. There he goes. Good job.
Yeah, that one well hit. Leadoff single here for Gattillo. 4, 5, and 6 for Gilmer here in the sixth, and Ethan McCollum will get in. So Daniels goes an inning and a third. So 13 batters go to the plate for White County in the top half of the inning. That one gets away. Fastball.
Take those runners, bat them any way you can.
25 pitch inning there for Cooper. Gilmer scored 8 runs that inning. On 5 hits. No errors. And 2 are left.
What, 3 hit batsmen in that inning? I mean, to me, that was a backbreaker. You're gonna have some walks, but you don't want to hit them and put them on.
Yep. Four-pitch walk here as first and second for Gilmer on to get the inning started. And here's Hayden West. Yeah, 3-hit batsman. So the inning just a house of horrors for Gilmer. And we're going to have a quick hook here.
Don't want to let this one slip out of their hands here.
No, White County wanting that sweep, so we'll have a pitching change. We'll see reset here. 11-8 in the bottom of the sixth. White County leading.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns as we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC. Connect to the internet speed that suits your journey and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Well, after the pitching change, there's a bunt by West. And that one's going to be a misfire. Gilmer will score one. Going error there.
Yep.
That one back to the pitcher, I believe. He threw it wild.
Yeah. That's who I gave it to as a pitcher.
So another error here, be the fourth of the game. So that puts West at first. First and third, Gilmer within 3 now, 11-9, or excuse me, 2. In the dirt, Aiden McClure, the batter.
He went from DH to coming in and getting a little time in the field at second.
Two 2-0 the count here to McClure.
I don't think either team really saw this game unfolding like it has.
No, this one has been quite interesting. There's a bouncer, tag back at third.
Yep, and he did get him.
They got him, double play. Great job. L5 unassisted double play.
Now batting number 22, Carter Jones.
That's a good way to get a couple quick outs.
Yeah, I mean that was a great play right there.
Carter Jones, the third baseman. Got a runner at first. Runner goes as this one is popped up. Coming over is Mayo. He'll look it in. And that'll do it for the Bobcats here in the 6th. Gilmer threatens and scores one, but we'll leave one on the base paths. We've got one inning of regulation left in the books. It's an 11-9 game in LJ.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge has over 170 new Chevrolets on their way. Silverado, Equinox, Colorado, and more. Secure your new vehicle before it's gone. Now is the time to buy. For North Georgia's best truck inventory, there's only one name you need to know. Bill Holt Chevrolet in Blue Ridge.
Here's Grandma Florence after that flood wiped out the whole neighborhood. Sometimes I just cannot believe all the storms we've gone through here. I can only hope that we'll be able to leave this house to you one day, baby. You're our legacy.
Planning for these disasters will make sure we're safe, and is the best way to protect that legacy.
Your family is your legacy. Planning for a natural disaster will make sure you're all safe. Visit ready.gov/plan for the tools and tips you need to start your emergency preparedness plan today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Luttrell's Hardware in Copper Hill, Tennessee is your one-stop do-it-yourself shop. We stock everything from fasteners, electrical and plumbing parts, power tools,
Animal feed, and so much more.
Save yourself a trip or two into town and come see us at Luttrell's Hardware
On Highway 68 in Copper Hill, next to Runway Fireworks.
or give us a call at 423-548-3300.
Another pitching change here as we go to the 7th, and Hayden Berry will pitch from that catcher spot, and down a whole boatload of changes. McClure goes to third, Cooper back to short, West back at second, Jones from third to first, and Titus will go from first to catcher as Berry comes from catcher to pitcher.
Glad you got all that.
Every position player has changed today for the Bobcats. Fourth pitcher of the day for the Cats. So Cooper's only going to get 25 tosses in his outing, getting those final two outs.
Good job there.
Next up, number 16.
So a 1-3 put out. Couple of pitches in the books now for Berry. I'll bring up Kyler Mayo.
Straight over our head. So he is 2 for 4 today.
Strikeout and a ground out to go with a pair of singles, and the final one drove 2 runs in. He's also stole a base. Gilmer wanting to just hold it like it is here, give that offense a chance to win the game at the bottom of the 7th. That was a strike, 1-2. One-two goes way outside. Two box back foul.
Tell you what, there's been a lot of foul balls today that's going over the net.
Yeah.
Somebody's having to chase them down.
Make sure they're not too beat up and reuse them. popped up. Going to stay in play. And Cooper comes down with it, 2 away.
Okay, 2 quick outs. What a change here.
We're offsetting that previous inning.
Yeah, the first inning was 3 up, 3 down. And looks like the 5th, 3 up, 3 down.
Mm-hmm. Hadn't happened too many times here this afternoon. Gilmer's went down in order just once this afternoon on the other side of the scorebook. Alex Freeman, 2-run home run. Got the scoring started this afternoon. In White County, a 2-0 lead. Gilmer scored 3 in the bottom half of the frame to take a 1-run lead. Then Gilmer played it 2 more after White County scored 1 in the 4th. Gilmer then scored 3 more in the bottom half of the 5th. Had an 8-3 lead, then an 8 spot hung up in the 6th for White County. Gilmer answered back, put 1 up there. It's a 2-run game, 11-9. 2-1 is popped up. Cotillo calls him off. It's a 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th. Defensively for the Cats. Can the Bobcats rally and pick up that first region victory of the season? They're down by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
You're guaranteed prompt, reliable service with every job when you hire the original plumber. We believe in traditional values like integrity, honesty, and hard work. We offer transparent, upfront pricing, and our techs will take the time to educate you about your options. We have years of experience handling all types of plumbing work. From tankless water heaters to digging sewer lines, we can handle all of your residential or commercial needs. The Original Plumber is here to help you with your plumbing, septic, and HVAC needs.
Since 1994, North Georgia has called on Appalachian Propane for all its propane needs. Why propane? It's extremely affordable, efficient, and most of all, clean burning. Go green and think clean with propane. Our exceptional customer service and affordable rate has made us the best choice for residential, business, and farms throughout North Georgia. So the next time you think propane, think Appalachian Propane, a division of the Thomas Oil Company since 1960. Remember, go green and think clean with Appalachian Propane.
Welcome to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant. We invite you to indulge your senses with our from-scratch authentic Mexican food. Whether you are hungry for fajitas or the El Rey Azteca burrito, we offer a wide variety of fine Mexican dishes, drinks, and desserts. Our inviting patio, indoor seating, and bar has a seat for everyone. So come to El Rey Azteca for delicious food, great drinks, good friends, and loads of fun in a casual and friendly atmosphere.
Seventh, 9-1-2. Very even 1-1. Barry Zavala and Cooper. As Alex Freeman
he's making some contact. Just got to get it going in the right direction.
In the dirt and a good stop. I guess for the rubber pellets, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
No dirt back there. Inside, count full here.
I wonder if if they notice any difference sliding on dirt and sliding on that, because I would think this is a lot easier to slide on.
I think so. You're going to just take off, especially if it's wet. That one goes outside. Lead off walk for the Bobcats. And now top of the order, Austin Zabala, who went 111 pitches this afternoon in 5 innings of work. Gives up 3 runs. Mason Smith will run at first as the courtesy runner for Barry. First pitch is in there to a strike, for a strike to Zabala. Reached on an error and stole a base in the first. He walked. Courtesy runner scored for him in the third. He flew out in the fourth, and he had an RBI single in the fifth. Runner goes. And that one hits the runner, I believe, as he went sliding into the bag, or hit the defender one way or another, so he's in with a stolen base.
See what, the pitcher didn't help the catcher. He just barely ducked. Did not give him a good line of vision there.
Runner in scoring position now. 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1. Two to tie, 3 to win it for the Bobcats here in the 7th. 2-1 comes high. And Gee going to go out and talk with him. Good call. Three and one, the count to Zabala.
He may have reached out there on ball 4 right there.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make something happen.
He kind of worn that right side out over there, and I think that's kind of what he was aiming for.
Fouled away.
He's going after those outside pitches. That's fight it off till you find one you like.
Wonder when Freeman just comes back inside on something. Three-two. Popped up. Mayo in right. Boy, heck of an arm he's got there. He hustles that thing back into the infield, and that'll hold the runner at second.
I tell you what, they have not challenged him today.
He's got an arm.
There's a couple times that they've had somebody on second, and it's gone to him, and they did not tag.
Here's Eli Cooper back to shortstop after he's pitched. In there for a strike.
Well, he had a triple earlier, so he's 2 for 4.
Triple, RBI single today. Reached on an error, stole a base. The triple drove 2 in. He's had a productive day with a bat here, behind 0-2. Watch it, this one goes to the shortstop. He'll have to hustle it over, and he gets it there in time. 6-3 put out there at first, holds the runner at second, and the Bobcats are down to their final out. A little bit of a rocky start to the inning for Freeman. He gave up the 3-2 walk, then had the count full 3-2, got the fly ball, now the ground out to get the 2 outs. And that one's in there for a strike on Brock Titus. That one gets away.
Well, here's Titus. So
I think Titus is asking, don't get to go to first base.
I think some people from White County's kind of wanted to be batter or hitter interference there.
So the count 0-1 here to Titus. 0 for 2 with a pair of walks here today. Pass ball puts the runner at third. Titus taking a big cut at that one, 0-2. Gilmer down to its final strike. Final home game for these seniors. Titus digs in. Freeman stares him down, the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And White County rallies down 5, scoring 8 in the 6th to win 11-9. And you saw how fired up Freeman was there.
We'd like to thank everybody for coming out.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left in the 7th there for the
Gilmer fans. Monday night will be senior night. Gilmer will be hosting West Hall.
And West Hall and senior night coming up on Monday night here for the Bobcats. White County gets the sweep here in the Region Series.
That's kind of tough. But, you know, West Hall, they'll have a shot at it next week. Hopefully they can pick up a win.
A tough break there for the Bobcats. Looking for that first region win of the season, up 8-3, but the 8-run 6th, too much to overcome there for the Warriors, and that'll do it.
You know, honestly, it was a 1 bad inning.
Yeah.
I mean, they played really well except for 1 bad inning.
Tough afternoon for the Bobcats as White County gets the sweep here, and we appreciate you joining us for high school baseball coverage here in 2023. The regular season portion of our coverage is concluded, but playoff baseball likely coming from Pickens here in a couple of weeks, and we'll get the date whenever we get it. We'll send it out there, and hope you join us then, and Coach, looking forward to it.
Yes.
Well, for our entire ETC crew, appreciate them braving the elements here this afternoon to bring high school baseball to you. White County a winner here this afternoon over the Bobcats. For our entire crew, Don Enos, Caleb Frady. So long from LJ. We'll see you here in a couple of weeks when Pickens has playoff baseball in Jasper.
ATC knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. As we add our input, make our choices, and follow the light that connects us all. It's quite a journey, one to experience with the fastest speeds available. Contact ATC. Connect to the internet speed that suits your journey, and enjoy the ride.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes!
Make a plan today.